Thank you guys. Welcome to Hot Tea Time. Are we on? Are we on the air? Let's see. It say live. It do say live. I don't see it. Okay. We are live. We live on Hot Tea Time and not my page. I don't know how we need to go to my page.
Share it on your page. I'm sorry.
Here you go. Share it on here. Share it on there. Okay. All right, we're ready to get started. So, we're here today at Hot Tea Time. I want to thank everybody for coming in on Hot Tea Time. And joining me on the couch today is the lovely Quita, as well as Justin Allen Tate. You have to say his whole name.
Yeah,
He's not going to play that. He don't play the games about saying just Justin. He's Justin Allen Tate. Quita is the hair boss of Memphis. This is one of my, I don't want to say kids. That's a God kid. She has grown to a lovely lady. Quita has watched me do hair for so long, and I kind of, coached her along to. She's wanted to do hair, and now Quita has blown up to doing hair, and she is wonderful. You could follow her on Facebook, the Hair Boss of Memphis. The Hair Boss of Memphis.
TikTok as well.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah.
We're on
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay.
I'm a huge
When I
TikToker.
When I
just
tell
joined.
you,
Yeah.
he just
That's
joined
Hair
TikTok.
Hustler of Memphis on
And
TikTok.
Justin is a songstress as well as he does acting, he does plays, he does Justin just all around for us entertainment, and I'm so glad to have you guys on my couch tonight.
Thanks
We got
for
some
having
topics.
us.
We got some topics that we're going to tackle that I want to just see how y'all feel about it, or how we feel about it. We're going to talk about it. So feel free to open up and let's talk about it. So we're going to talk. Well, Justin just competed in the pageant,
I did.
and do you want to talk about it, or you want to?
I mean, I can talk about it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
let's talk
competed
about
for Mr. Gay USA in Dallas, Texas,
Yeah.
last week.
Okay.
I just got back a couple of days ago. I'm just recovering from the whole process
Right.
from the week. It's my first national pageant,
Right. Okay.
and I made the top 12.
Well, great.
Yeah,
Great.
so
That is
I was
amazing.
happy with that. My
Yeah.
goal was to make the top 12,
Yeah.
and now I'm in the top 12. Now I need to
Buckle down.
buckle down and get it on a little bit further than that and
That's-
get the top 5.
That's where you want to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I'll go back next year. I plan on going back
Okay.
next year, but I plan on correcting the things that I knew were wrong with when I went,
yeah.
and correcting a few things that I need to fix along the way. So
Okay.
you know me, I don't accept
Yeah.
defeat.
Okay.
Well,
That's
I'm-
great.
I'm
That's
good
good
at-
to know.
I
I'm
like to
proud of
compete,
you for
so.
going because it's a step of taking that step and to
Mhm.
go and to compete in such a realm because it's the community is kind of
yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's-
I'm
Yeah.
virtually in that community. I'm not really known well.
Right.
So so I was
Yeah.
just stepping into a place where everybody knows
right
who
each
they
other.
are. Yeah, each
They
other.
know each other.
So it's hard to kind of break through, but I believe I stepped in and made a little bit of a mark
Okay.
this past week.
Great.
Mhm.
I'm happy to
I'm happy.
to touch bases with you on that. I'm happy that you had the opportunity to compete
Yeah.
in the national level. That's great for you and how you want to take the career of being a entertainer in
Mhm.
that field.
Yeah,
So it's a good thing and it could be challenging, but
it has it's been
I can understand
a roller coaster.
I do understand, but just stepping out there and doing it is a big step.
Yeah,
So I just have
yeah.
to commend
I was proud of
you for
myself.
that.
I was
I'm
proud
proud
of
of
myself.
you.
Thank
for,
you. I appreciate that.
Doing that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
That's great.
That's amazing.
So Quita, it's been such a while
It's
since
been a
I have
minute.
seen you or
Yes.
talked to you
Yes,
about it.
yes.
About doing hair, and how's the business at this point? It could
Well,
be up and down.
Yes,
And
but I will say, just experiencing doing hair from the 90s to the 2000s, now we're in 2023, it has advanced in such a major way.
yes,
It's never been as lucrative as it is right now.
right.
And even the least busy stylist is making some money,
Yeah,
whether they're licensed or not.
Yeah.
No, everybody's not a stylist.
right,
I see a lot of young makeup artists on my timeline.
Right.
They're killing it.
right.
I see a whole lot of braiders. They're making so it's great. It's
Okay.
good, and I'm
Since-
enjoying it.
Since you touch bases on that, I'm gonna have to step in.
Come on.
So, what I have to say about this makeup, I think we need to know our place and where to wear a certain type of makeup because it's a daytime makeup and it's
And it's
also an evening makeup.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm going to say lashes as well. Lash techs need to know what type of lashes to put on people to wear daily.
Okay, wait. I don't believe it's the lash techs. I believe it's just the young people wearing lashes, and
It
they have,
is.
and
I
some of them
agree.
haven't even shaped the lashes, cut the lashes, did anything. They don't have no other
Now, I
makeup
just
on.
saying I'm putting them on now. I mean,
They don't have
just-
no other makeup on.
Yeah, they don't have
No
nothing.
makeup.
Nothing on.
Oh well, we'll
No.
wear a bonnet with some lashes now.
lip
Well, I think
Yeah.
if you're wearing weave or wig, you should have on something. I do.
Okay.
Even a liner, mascara in the daytime, but I do think you should be wearing a longer lash
Some
if
of them
that's
never heard
supposed
of
to
a
match
liner.
up with the hair.
Yeah.
But I think it's our job too to pass it on because I had to be taught. You inspired me.
Yeah.
I learned a whole lot from a little girl on up. I've been buying eyeliners and lip glosses since I was a child
Right.
when there was a quarter.
Right.
So I teach my nieces, classy, never trashy. I
Right.
pass it on to my clients.
Mhm.
They have to get it from somewhere though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Vintage
you're
used to
right.
always tell. I've known
Yeah.
Vintage for a long time.
Yeah.
And Vintage used to always tell me, "No, we're not gonna wear that."
Right.
I mean,
I'm like, I like
Snatch
this.
you up.
I
They
like
don't
this.
snatch you up.
And Vintage be like,
That's it.
"No."
But who's telling them though? Who's gonna tell them?
and I have a dance group at the school I work for, and I try to teach them to be young ladies. It's a place in the time for bonnets.
Everything.
It's a place in time for rollers.
Them
It's a
pajamas.
pajamas and
Child.
it's you need
I
to
agree.
know when and where
Yeah.
to wear that.
Exactly.
And I think our job is being challenged.
I do.
I
I
feel it's
agree.
being challenged
I agree.
from all angles.
Mhm.
Sometimes
they
it's
don't
like a
wanna hear
slap in
it.
the face
Yep.
because we put so much time and effort into our craft,
Right.
and this is what we get back. And so I says, hey, wait, we need to somebody help.
I think. Well, I just think on all bases, people are not putting the time and effort
Right.
in like it used to.
Mhm.
It used to be you had to put these hours in and the training in and listen to the words from people older than you to advance forward. And
And-
now they're just whatever. I get maybe it's social media, maybe I don't know, but everything's so fast now and everything's so quick now, and no one's really everybody thinks they're an entrepreneur now and thinks they're
Well, yeah, I mean, we get so famous on Facebook and that. I mean,
Yeah.
because
YouTube has a lot
yeah,
to do with
yeah.
that.
just being honest with you, it's so many things that I won't do when it comes to hair. I won't do. Like, I don't do orange and green and turquoise hair. I just don't. Now,
That's okay.
I have for hair shows because I know it's a place for it.
right.
But it's not a market in a professional setting for orange and gray and green hair. It's not. So if we don't teach our young people that it's a setting for this,
Right.
then who's going to tell them that you can't go on an interview with green hair?
You're right.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Mhm.
agree.
And also, you can't go to an interview with her down your ass. You just can't.
Mhm.
It's
Right.
just a place that we got the long lashes. You cannot wear that to an interview and think you're gonna get hired, or they're gonna pay you your worth.
Exactly.
Well,
I'ma say that.
I'm going to disagree on some of that.
Okay.
And the reason being is because it's not stopping them from getting their money. It's not stopping them from getting their education. It's been more
Oh,
accepted
I didn't say
now.
education. I said their job. Because if
I'm
you
saying,
come
but
to
they
my
go hand in
workplace,
hand.
no,
Their advancement. It's
No.
not stopping them.
I have to disagree.
I
I have to
know.
agree to disagree.
Because the
now,
last
wait a
few
minute.
times I've been in the doctor's office, they teared it up.
Okay, but
Huh?
but that's not the doctor. That's the
That's
assistant.
Yes.
that's the system.
Yes.
That's the assistant.
Yes.
That's the doctor.
Yes.
You're supposed to
Doctor?
leave. You're supposed to leave there.
Not my doctor.
No.
Yeah,
you
you
ain't gonna leave that when you wide open and need some.
Now,
Oh,
you ain't
I ain't
coming
gonna
to
do
this.
that.
You ain't gonna work on me,
I ain't
son.
gonna never be
Sus,
wide
you
open.
gotta
Hold on.
cover up.
I ain't never gonna
Sus,
be
you
wide
gotta
open.
There's a lot of people that have been.
Well,
honey.
about there, sus, you gotta cover up. I don't want to see all that.
Yeah, I don't want to see all
I
that.
in the
saying,
professional
y'all,
setting.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Scrub
see
it
that.
down and they tear it up.
Okay.
As long as you got the education and the motivation, you can get there.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this
No, I'm
is the
taking
time
that
that
with
we're
you.
living in.
I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to.
Times
you know,
have changed.
Okay. Well, I'm old school. I
We
think I'm
are old school.
I think I'm a little older.
We are.
I'm a little old.
We
you know what I'm
are.
saying? And I think I'm kind of setting my
But
way.
see, even with me now being over 40 as a hairstylist,
Yeah.
I'm still having to keep up with what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's
I
true.
can't go back and stay where I was in '99.
No,
Right.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I must continue to
Yeah.
evolve, and this is what's going on right
Right.
now.
Okay.
So I agree with you, but to a certain extent.
Okay.
There is a time and place for everything.
And I understand
but
that.
it's more accepted. So
Yeah.
who's gonna check them? Who's gonna check that child with the 4.0
Well, yeah.
with their hair down to that ass?
They have a 4.0?
Well, it's a lot of them do.
There's still some smart girls and
It's
boys
some
out here.
smart- yeah.
Okay,
it is.
all right.
Well, but it's not. I'm gonna say, for as the workplace.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna say in school. Look, you got your time. You can do all of this.
Right.
You know, while you playing, go on
Mhm.
wear all your hair,
Mhm.
wear your nails, or your lashes. But when it's time to be professional, I'm looking for something totally different.
Well, like I said, I agree with you on a lot
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, but I'm looking for something.
But that's
totally
why I
different.
got in the beauty industry.
Right.
That was part of it.
Okay.
You know, my teacher
Yeah.
told me back in the 90s, hey, you can dress up every day and wear your makeup and you wear your wigs and your hair, your lashes as a stylist.
Right.
You know, that was one of the perks for me.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I don't know what is, you know,
Yeah.
the workplace might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I can speak for the clientele that I have.
Right.
And a lot of them are very successful women and they are corporate.
Okay.
And they do wear long bundles and color,
Mhm.
Okay.
lashes included.
Okay. Well, you know what? I could. That's your clientele, but for my clientele, you ain't bringing that shit over here. I'm just saying. I'm just not doing it.
That's
That's me.
fine.
That's, you know,
Yes.
that's just in my house.
Right.
You
Ain't
know,
nothing
yeah,
wrong
so
with
you
it.
gotta run
Ain't
your
nothing
house.
wrong
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
with it.
saying? You ain't gonna
It's your
run mine.
house.
You ain't gonna
Yeah.
tell me what to do. in
You
my
right.
house.
Right.
You right.
So, but you know what? I have to commend you on that because
'Cause
that's
it's
for
just-
what
it's-
you.
it's the
you know
time
what
we
I'm saying?
living in.
It's
It
the
is
time
time
we're
we
living
living
in. And,
That's
but
it.
me, I'm just stuck in my ways. So I'm
And
gonna
we
do.
all women. We all
Yeah.
different. We all like
Right.
something different.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
And
And I
you
can't
might
stop
have
that.
some women who refuse to wear weave at all until it's their birthday
Right.
or the holiday or they're on
Yeah.
vacation.
That's
Right.
true.
So there's
And
a
that's the
market,
kinds I have.
and there are different
Yeah,
stylists for
that's-
every
I
one
get
of
that.
those
That's what I have.
situations.
I get that. Yeah.
And that's the clients that I have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they gonna wear their hair until it's time for them to go on vacation, and they wear
Right.
their hair down. You
Yeah.
know? And I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here again, green, blue, and turquoise, and all those colors. Don't look for me to do that because I'm not doing it. I don't care who you are. Look, cousin, auntie, nobody. I'm not doing it.
No color.
I just don't do it.
It's
Don't
okay.
come here with that. But we got to move on, y'all. We got some topics that we got to hit that the people are going to be looking forward to us talking about today. So, one of the topics that we got to touch on today is what is it, repercussions for dating against your type?
Mm-mm.
What are the repercussions of dating against your type? So either one of y'all can jump in at this time, or you know,
Well, you
I'll just
have
start on.
I mean, dating against my type. You
Yes.
mean someone I would not normally date?
Yeah. Or no, it could be someone that you're dating, but they're not your type, and you dating them anyway, is it a possibility that you're still going to be looking for your type?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, I'm gonna be looking
Like
for
a
my
moth to
type.
a flame.
Yeah.
See,
But you may
But
still
they may
keep
not
getting
be
the same
good for you.
results. Yes.
Your type might not be good for
your
you.
type may
Mhm.
not be good for you.
Might
This
be the
person
worst choice.
may be the worst choice.
Yes.
But the person that you are in a relationship might be the best person for you. So how do you deal with that?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Well, I don't have a type, first of all.
You don't have a type?
I don't. Not a physical type. I don't have a
Mhm.
physical type. I have a income type. I have
Yeah, that's what
I
it's
have
talking
a,
about. Yeah, that's what it's talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's the type.
Yeah,
You know,
okay,
it's
yeah.
a different type.
I definitely have an income type.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because it's like you dating someone that's not on your income level. You dating someone that's not on your income level. You're gonna always have a problem in the relationship because when rent is time to put
Very
on the
much
table
so. Uh-huh.
and they ain't got their part, kissing and hugging and
Ain't gonna do shit.
and ain't
Very
gonna do-
uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's not gonna
Very
work. That's not gonna be a good fit
all.
for the relationship.
Uh-uh.
I have to
So-
agree with you on that.
So that's what we're talking about, different types. So even physique, style, the personality.
Style
Some
is-
people like I'll say rough. Some people like rough people. Some people like clean cut people.
Mhm.
But you kind of cross the boundaries of dating someone that you're not used to dating.
Right.
How do you handle that?
I've dated people that I wouldn't consider normally my type.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not a strayer. I don't, I if I'm dating you, we're dating.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm quick to say when I'm tired, when I'm done.
Okay.
I'm pretty much I'm
Well,
good. Yeah.
You know that's
So I
way to-
don't jump around. I'm not a cheater or anything of that nature. But I've dated people who are not necessarily my type, but it doesn't work out well.
right
It's
because
always,
you're always looking for your type,
I'm always looking for It
and
doesn't.
you're trying to make them your type.
Well, I've been in
And
the
it's not
relationship
working.
and just looking at them going,
This
It
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
work.
work.
it's not gonna work
It's not gonna work.
at all.
I have to agree.
Even if I've tried to okay, well maybe that's not a super important thing,
Yeah.
maybe it's more about the person's heart and all this. I'm like, oh, okay, that crap.
So have you ever dated for the heart before?
Yes, of course.
You have, and it was fucked up with.
Of
was terrible, right?
course.
I'm
You
just-
know,
I'm just
especially
saying.
when you're younger. You
Right.
know, you're
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
got
You just
time to
said,
play
"Oh,
around.
he's so cute." Oh, yeah.
Your crush.
That was
Ooh,
it.
never do that.
And that was
Don't
right.
do that.
That was right.
Don't do that.
Okay, yeah, but honestly, I think dating for a type is kind of confusing, and it kind of mess up relationships because when you're looking for this certain person, all the characteristics are not in that person. It's not going to be there. You never
You're never gonna
never
find,
gonna find
yeah.
a person that's going to be
Well,
that
that's
person.
another thing that
somewhere.
people need to learn
Yeah.
anyway from the jump. It's like nobody's ever gonna be your full list.
Right.
No.
They're never gonna have
Yeah.
everything on the list.
Yeah.
So you do have to. We all have to compromise and figure out what about that person. Well, I guess it does turn into a thing about the heart
Yeah.
at some point because
No,
you
hell
have to.
no.
You have to
Oh,
love
no,
that person.
Hell no. That, when you say the heart,
I mean,
see,
if they don't meet everything on your list, there has to be something pulling you toward that
Drawing you,
person.
right.
I'm gonna say financially. I'm gonna say financially. The
Well,
reason
that's
why
at
I'm
the
gonna
top
say
of my
that,
list.
I'm gonna say
I'm sorry.
financially because at this point in my life, I like to travel. I like nice things. I drive expensive cars. And then I'm not materialistic because I can pay for my own shit.
Period.
So get that understood. I'm not materialistic because I can get my own shit.
I'm
I'm
not
not looking for
materialistic
nobody
no
to
more.
pay for. You said the boy.
No more.
I can I can pay for my own stuff, but I need you to be able to hold your own stuff down because I
Right.
can't help you pay
Right.
for your
Right.
shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I can't help you pay for it, and we're not gonna jump in my car every time it's time to go somewhere. And if your shit busted, I don't want to get in it anyway. So no, we can't date. Y'all, I'm just being honest. Does it make sense, y'all?
It does.
It makes sense. Okay, so we got a second part. No, we done with that. We done with that. We got to talk about these friends now. We're gonna move on because we can stay on it all day.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can really stay on it all day. So we're gonna have to talk about friend circles.
This friend circle.
Oh,
my.
Are the friendships in a friend circle equal?
No.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
And the
Rarely.
roles tend to flip and flop back and
Mhm.
forth over the years.
So-
over the amount of time of the friendship.
Right. I agree.
So, why do you think that it changed? Why does the narrative change?
Sometimes just a situation
Life.
changes.
Like,
Life.
Location can change it.
Uh-huh.
Anything random.
no, I can't. I'm gonna have to disagree because a friend you can always pick up where you left off.
Very true. I agree.
That's a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
But you're
Because I
talking
got
about
friends.
friendships
In a
being
circle.
equal.
Oh, yeah, they're still equal because
Okay. But
it's still
see,
a friend
there
circle.
might be a time in the relationship or the friendship where you might be up and I might be down, and I may not be able to pour into you as much as I used to.
like you.
And
Yeah. No.
that's why I say sometimes
Mhm.
it flips and flops.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Because I've had friends. I say the longest friendship I've had was since I was 12 years old. We still best friends to this day.
okay.
So I can speak on it and say
Right.
that there have been times where we were in different places.
Right.
And so, you might have had to nurture me more, and then there were times where I had to have your back a little
Right.
bit more.
Very true.
But that's what I mean when I say,
Okay. Okay. I
are they
get what
always
you're saying.
equal? They're not.
So what I'm saying is the whole circle, for as the friend circle, just like if we were all in a friend circle, will we treat each other equally, or is it a division somewhere?
It's
would it
plenty
break?
of division when you talk
Yeah,
about
I
multiple
mean,
people,
And why?
multiple
because-
friendships.
Yeah.
Because we all have different personalities.
Yeah.
First of all, so sometimes somebody in our circle we treat a little bit different because we know so and so get a little emotional every now and then. So
Right.
we tread lightly on certain things. We and friends do that. Friends
As I get older,
we know each other that
As I
well
get-
to know. Girl, don't bother him about that
Right.
because he let's gonna leave that topic alone.
Right.
Or let me help him. I know he probably got this XYZ to deal with coming up.
Right.
For me, I've had a lot of medical things happen in the last few
Right.
years in my life, and my friend circle has proven. Well, some has proven to be great, and some have proven that they can't handle it.
right.
And even after 20 plus years of friendship, they can't handle it. And
So, do you consider them as friends? I mean, would they still be considered a friend? Because I'm just
I
trying to
do,
see.
I do because I still have to I still have to look at the other side of it and know that it's probably maybe it's. I first looked at it as, well, I'm the one that's dealing with the stuff, so you should be able to stand there and support. I'm the one that's going through surgery and all
So,
this.
you think
But then
was it a little selfish?
I
or-
did at first.
Okay.
But now I'm gotten to a point to where I'm like, I'm gonna let people. I have, as I've gotten older, I just reached the 40 club.
Okay.
I've let.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm getting ready to leave.
You're gonna love it.
I just got here.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Newbie.
leave y'all in a
You're
couple
gonna
of
love it.
days.
That's all right. I heard it gets even greater.
But I've learned to give people a little bit more grace and just realize that maybe everybody don't think like I think.
That's facts.
And when I was younger, I didn't think that way. It was my way or the highway. If you don't,
Yeah.
But now I'm
You
starting.
was a little selfish,
Uh-huh.
I should say. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So, but now I've learned to give people a little bit more grace and know that I don't know what people's mental state is, thought process is going on in that. And if I do really love that person, I'm just gonna try and
Be understanding.
do the best I can.
Even though it's hard.
Even
sometimes.
it's proven to be very hard, but
But I've
if you're
learned-
friends in 20 plus years, I don't think you just throw it away.
No. Mm-mm.
I
You
think you
understand
manage
that.
it, the best you can.
Sometimes we just be in different places in life.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas I think that you're not being a good friend or you're not being there for me, you just might be going through something yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Something you may not be so proud of sharing.
Mm-hmm.
And you still could be my friend. You know?
Okay.
But I think you also need to be, if you're that good of friends, you need to be strong enough to come to you and say, hey,
Everybody
I
don't
dropped
communicate
a,
the same.
yeah, but I think your friend circle, you need to, that's something we got to evolve and learn. Like, hey, I dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I love you.
Mhm.
I XYZ or whatever. We got to learn how to. Communication is the biggest thing
everything.
that we got to learn how to. It'll change a lot of things if you're able to stand up and be a man or a woman and say, I dropped the ball.
I was absent.
I was absent. I apologize. I really do.
I
And
agree.
and that person will know if you're really sincere about it. So that's another thing. Communication is the biggest thing.
Okay. So communicate. I can deal with that.
Mhm.
I agree
Communication.
with that.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
since I get older, it's like the less I can deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Especially if you ain't told me nothing.
Yeah, my circles.
If you ain't told me nothing, I ain't
Is
worried
it a
about
Cheerio?
It's,
Cheerio.
it's just so small. It's
I
just,
understand.
I mean, cause I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But it's,
You know
it's
what I'm
kind of
saying?
good, though.
Yeah,
know,
I don't feel like it either.
When I
kinda
get
good.
home, I just close the door and don't feel like it.
I do the
You know,
same.
Yeah.
don't feel like it. You look at the phone and be like, oh, not today.
Mm.
I'm not doing her today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not doing him today.
People
I
meet
just
or
don't
be
feel
real
like
low.
it. Yeah. So and to deal with a whole lot of different, I guess,
Different
attitudes and
energies,
energies,
Ooh.
and you already know. Cause I even look at my phone and say, "Here go the bullshit." You know,
Mhm.
you already know. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just
Hilarious.
see the phone and here you go the bullshit. Hello, if you feel like it, hello, because you already know it's coming.
And I have
That
to be
energy.
honest, I used to be the bullshit. I used to be the bullshit.
Well, well, at least you know.
I used to be the
But
bullshit.
you wasn't the bullshit to me. 'Cause
I
I just
appreciate
tell you. I'll just tell you just. Yes, I'm not
Trust me,
doing
we're
it.
not
Justin.
doing that. We're
I'm not doing
that.
it,
We're not
Justin.
doing
I'm
that,
not going to
Justin.
do that. Yeah. So, yeah.
And no, you can't wear that either.
Go
But I
say
thought
it.
this would be a good idea just to get off the phone.
That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, just tell them. All right, Justin, I'm talking to you later. That's it.
That's it.
That was it. That's all he
I
got.
always have an idea.
Yeah, he got an
I always
idea.
got. I
Oh,
always
he
got.
gonna have
That's a
that.
great
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
I always got an
Oh,
idea.
and then he wanted done. That
Right
day.
now. Right.
You stop what you're doing and do it for me right now. Because I know you can do it.
Uh-huh.
If anybody can do it, you can do
Uh-huh.
it.
And that was true.
That's
Well,
it.
I call the direct line when I'm looking for something.
Yeah.
I'm good at I know who can do this.
So, yeah, it's the second part to this question.
Mm.
So, what kind of friend are you? A giver or a taker? Or a receiver? Giver or receiver? What kind of friend are you? A giver or a receiver?
At this point in my life, I'm both.
Hmm.
At this point, it's necessary for me to be able to see where I can reciprocate from this, where we can reciprocate with each other. It's very important. I'm not dealing with any one-sided relationships, whether it's blood related or
Come
not.
on, Quita.
We can't have no more of that going on. One-sided
No.
relationships dead to me.
I agree.
I would say around 2020, the world evolved. A whole lot of things had to come to a stop. And it caused us to have take a moment where we could really reflect on how fast we were going and if we were actually making progress with all that movement.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized I was giving a whole lot more than I
Then you-
should have
then you
been.
was
Yeah.
And I
You
wasn't
receiving.
receiving back
Mhm.
half of that.
Mm-hmm.
By the grace of God, I was able to maintain through that. But I realized, what happens the next time it happens?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to continue to funnel and feed everything else around you and everyone else that can't reciprocate that energy?
Right,
I don't think that's wisdom.
right.
You
It's
know,
not.
I
It
agree.
And I
is
think
not. Because,
A
you
lot
know,
of this come with time and
I-
age and experiences.
Yeah.
I have to say that
Hallelujah.
I have been in friendships that has been one-sided. That I have been the person to always give. And when you sit back and look at it, it's never been fair to me.
No.
And as I get older, I find myself, I don't want a birthday party. I don't want a birthday party
Mm-hmm.
because you're constantly giving out and no one is giving you.
Come on.
So that time that I'm going to put into a birthday party, I can spend on myself.
Right.
I can go on a trip, and all that money that I was putting into a birthday party is on me.
Mm-hmm.
But I spend all this money for everybody to have a good time, and I receive nothing from it.
Right.
But a dirty house,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
or an empty pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might get 1 or 2 gifts of people that really genuinely love you,
Absolutely.
but the rest of them, you not getting nothing. But I enjoyed the party.
Right.
When you gonna have another one? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Even the cookouts, even the barbecues and stuff like that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm too old for it. And guess what? It costs me and it don't cost nobody else.
Right.
So at this point, we have to realize if we're gonna receive or take, which one we gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be on the end of always getting took from.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to be a genuine friend where we can go out and you say, don't worry about it, friend. I got you.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes,
Just
yeah.
sometimes.
You got to be all
Or
the
even
time.
even we go together. You ain't sitting there looking when the check comes. You
Ooh,
looking around
right.
trying to see if
Yeah.
if you finna pay. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You're not looking to see if I'm gonna pay or not. You're gonna go ahead and say, I got me. You everybody got themselves. You fine with that. That's a friendship. That's a genuine friendship. Or your friend be like, look, you always get me. I got you
There
this
you
time.
go.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have that.
Right.
That's not what we have anymore. We
Those
don't
are the
have
type
that.
of friendships that I enjoy nurturing.
Right.
And-
And you don't mind going out
Yeah.
with.
Right.
Because now I don't know. It's been a while since I've been out, and I got a couple of friends that I can go out with. Because some of them, you just be like, no, I ain't going. I don't want to
Because
go.
some people are petty.
Just not. I don't
You
want to
know,
go.
they
Or they
small
sending
people,
their
small
food
minds.
back, or they doing. It's just a whole lot going
And
on.
no,
I don't want.
we're not
to go.
doing it.
No, I don't want to do that.
You done sent that steak back 3 times,
Yeah, right.
and she done spit in all our food. No, I don't want
right.
it.
Just give me my
No,
stuff.
mm-mm,
Yo,
we're not doing it.
so we got. Okay, so now we got to talk about mental health.
Oh, man.
Okay, y'all. Everyone is not a narcissist.
Mm.
We always want now since COVID season.
Right.
We done found this word. We done all found this word.
Yeah,
right here.
it is.
You ain't
It's
heard
become-
this word until in the black community
Yeah,
until COVID. Until we done went and stayed at home with ourselves for a long time, and you done stayed at home with your ex-wife or your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend. Not the exes, because they
Yeah.
was a narcissist.
Yeah.
This is what we're going with now. This is the new word of the century. It's narcissist.
Okay,
Because
okay.
everybody wanted, oh, she a narcissist or he a narcissist. This is what we're going with. This is mental health. Because everybody's not this.
Everyone is not.
Everybody's not this. Because guess what? You just might be a liar. You know what I'm saying? You just lied a lot. You knew he was a liar when you got with him. When you decide to say, I do, you knew he was a liar. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You already knew he was a liar. So how can you make him a narcissist if he was always a liar? No.
You're just trying to put an excuse on him so
You just
can,
try
so you can feel better.
so you can feel
and
better.
tell the story to other people.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
and
he a
everybody gonna go,
narcissist.
yeah,
He's a-
mhm.
Baby, he ain't never
I
paid
agree.
rent.
I agree.
He ain't never paid rent.
Mm,
He ain't never. He always kept his
He
money.
never said he wanted.
Yeah.
He never said he was paying me.
Right. he ain't never said that.
He never
He
said
ain't never
he
gonna pay no rent. He ain't trying to pay the rent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He keep his money every month. So how that make him a narcissist?
Mm-hmm.
It don't.
And I'll add to that and say everybody's not empathetic either.
No, they
No,
not.
they're not.
You know, everybody walking around looking for somebody to have some feelings about something. Everybody ain't got a heart.
Right. They
Everybody
don't.
not concerned about you
No.
and how you would feel if they did if the same thing they did to you was done
That's
to
a
them.
damn-
Right.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
these are personality disorders that people are just learning about, you know, and becoming knowledgeable about. Now, some people do fall in both of those categories at the same damn time.
They
Right.
do.
Right.
That's true.
Personality
That's true.
disorders. So I totally agree with you. Everybody's
Yeah.
not a narcissist.
No.
Well, some people got some narcissistic ways.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But
Narcissistic is just being manipulative.
and
That's
Right.
all it is.
and guess what?
And we just run it in. the
And
ground.
also, it comes from family traits.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
yes.
God.
So
yeah.
it's not a narcissist.
Yeah.
It's a learned
It's a
behavior.
learned
It's
behavior.
taught.
Uh-huh.
It's been taught.
Mhm.
This is what they used to.
Yeah.
They never paid bills. They been jumped around. If you look at their history,
Yeah.
they done went to every school in Memphis. If you talk to somebody that went to every school in Memphis, don't talk to them. Leave them the fuck alone. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If they
Uh-huh.
worked everywhere in Memphis, go somewhere else.
Yes.
Because the reason why I say that is because they have no stability.
Right.
They have no stability. They wasn't even taught stability.
Mhm.
If you jumped around every school in the city, you wouldn't taught stability. So why would I get in a relationship with someone that wasn't taught stability? I don't have time to teach you. I'm
Right.
finna be 50 years old and I'm finna teach you stability. Hell no. That's on your parent. Get somebody else to do it. That's just how I feel about
Well,
it.
we locked in these generational.
Yeah,
curses
generational
and-
curses.
and
And
trying
guess
to-
what? They don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
They
Very much so.
see nothing wrong with it.
No,
Very much
'cause
so.
that's all they ever know.
That's all they ever know.
They see nothing wrong with it. We got to.
Which I can never fathom that because I mean you know me a long time. I was the one who was like, get me out of here.
Right.
What's next? What can I do? What can I change? What can I learn? What can I never understood why people get stuck in
Yeah.
that box of, well, this is what I've always done and this is what everybody's always done, so I'm just not gonna change it. You
Right.
know, and I'm not gonna you know, break the barrier and try to learn more and be more and do more. Like I don't understand. I've never understood that.
Well, to be honest about it, to look at us, you didn't know we come from the project.
Exactly.
We come from the projects, but you wouldn't know we well, I can't say I came from there, but I lived there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's where we come from.
You don't come from there.
That's
You
where we
live
come
there.
from.
That's a lie.
When you this little, that's where you come from.
But with that being said, we had goals and ambition.
Yes.
We wanted to get out.
That was the
We wanted
motivation.
to be
do
better than
something,
what
yeah,
we
uh-huh.
were used to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You understand what
And
I'm
it's
saying? We
still
wanted to
working
be
today
better.
to keep you from ever going back.
Ever
Right.
going
You will
back
never
to
be
that
broke.
point.
Right.
You will never be broke.
And you know, I have to have multiple streams of income because I never want to go back to
because
living
of what we experienced.
to what I experienced. But I thought, to be honest, I thought I was the richest people in the project. We thought we was the richest people in the project. Ain't nobody had what we had. We had everything.
Mhm.
You come to my house, I had a water bed. This was back in the day.
And
I
it's
had all the
That-
bullshit.
that-
And it's-
I had every
yeah,
bullshit.
You were rich with
I
a water
was
bed.
rich. You know
You
what I'm saying?
were rich
I
with
had
a
two
water
cars
bed.
in the project. I had two cars.
And it's fast.
Fuck,
Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
fast.
saying?
Too rich with a water bed.
Two cars. So I'm doing her in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And going to work.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
Mhm.
But I had a goal to get myself out.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But if we don't have goals and ambitions or teach our kids to have those type of goals or to have goals to look forward to,
Right.
to move forward, we're going to always go back to this. We're going to go back to all these different topics that we try to stereotype people of
Right.
being, and it's not that. It's what they're used to
It's what they're
and
used
what they
to.
were born into.
Mhm.
Yes. Absolutely.
So we have to think about that as well. So because sometimes a person is not, I'll say they're not a product of their circumstance.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're not a product of their circumstance. They put themselves into their
And that's,
circumstance. You know, they put themselves
Uh-huh.
into it.
Yeah.
So we have to look at that as well. So, you know, hey,
That's interesting.
bullshit.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on. We got to keep moving because we about to run out of time. So we got to talk about local news.
Y'all have
Miss
to tell me about who
Monique-
this is.
Monique Johnson.
I don't
Monique
know.
Johnson, about 15 years ago.
Okay.
Monique, she shot and killed this man. Her and her son put him in the trunk. And now this bitch tried to do it all over again. She shot the man and it's just a whole lot of things going on with this.
So was she
Look her up. Look her up. I can't elaborate on it a lot.
Was she arrested
because-
the first time?
Yeah, she was arrested, but she wasn't charged.
Mm.
She was did 4 years of probation,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's
Wow.
it
For a murder?
for murder. Her and her son put him in the trunk. She got off. It was an
Got a good
officer.
lawyer.
He was an officer as well.
Mm.
They said he
crazy.
abused her and all this type of stuff, but I think she got some illness issues or some trust issues that people need to look into. Don't fuck with her.
I wouldn't mess with her, no.
She about her business. Now, if she down for you, she down for you. If you fuck over her, she gonna get you. That's just how she is.
She from
I
Memphis.
That's what she
Is
is. She's
from
from
Memphis?
Memphis.
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
sound
play
like a
with her at all.
Memphian.
She from
I I wouldn't play with her at all.
You ain't
sound
supposed to
like a
play with her.
Yeah, because I
She ain't from, you don't play with her. Because
Yeah.
when I tell you, she done got one, then she did it again.
she done it again. Is she arrested? Is she arrested now?
Oh, she in jail right
She
now,
in jail
but she
right
got
now.
a bond hearing coming. So she might be getting out soon.
Oh.
So we're going to move on. Monique, y'all pray for Monique.
I'm
too.
I'm just
Yeah,
pray for
yeah.
Monique. I don't even want to say nothing good or bad about
Yeah,
her.
we're going to move on to entertainment.
I don't want her to bother me.
No. You don't want her to bother you.
Uh-uh.
We're going to go on to Jada Pickett'sville.
I got a quick tongue. And I don't want it. I
We're
would be
going
the
to
wrong
Jada.
one.
Jada's on her way to Memphis. For
she
her
was
book
here yesterday.
tour. Oh, it was yesterday.
She was here yesterday,
Okay,
and
she
it
was-
was sold out.
It was sold down.
Yeah.
So
Come
it's
bring
a
your
lot of
phones
ignorant-
in. Yeah.
There's a lot of ignorant people support this. This is bullshit in the black community. I feel like now you kind of dividing the community because we looked up to these people. We thought they was a great family.
They made
for us
some.
black.
They made some missteps along the way.
They have, but
Indeed.
guess what? We still didn't have to know all of their business.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
We
They
didn't
made
have to
some
know
missteps.
that because at this point we shouldn't be knowing that y'all was separated for 7 years and we didn't know already. Y'all could have did it today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's told us today.
amazing job as a married
we
couple
got
keeping it to
together.
the-
If I, like I said, if I was the publicist, I'd be like, hold up, don't say that.
Right.
You know, I feel like we just kept on. We're just piling on the information and piling on all this crap to sell a book. I guess.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's all
Now
about
we're
the
doing
money.
this with the book, and then he turned around and say, we gonna turn around and say, I'm supporting her 100%. I stand behind her. Dumbass. This woman that said she ain't never loved you. She in love with a dead man. If she could marry the dead man, she'll marry him. So that means she ain't never loved you, and you gonna support her into loving this dead man.
Love make you do some strange things.
It do make you do some crazy things.
Especially when you're talking about marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That just takes it to a whole nother level.
yeah. But they've been separated for 7 years.
I think they've done an amazing job by keeping it on the low this long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as being a Hollywood couple, Hollywood couples normally make it 2-3 years.
Because they don't love each other in the first place, no way.
But
You
these
know.
It's
people
just
have
for
managed
status.
to
It's
be
just for-
together
yeah.
But
20
my
plus
thing
years.
is, even taking him through all of this with the award show and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Stay your black ass at
He
home.
did that.
Bitch, no,
She
she
didn't
did
make
that.
him do that.
She did.
She didn't make him. She didn't make him
She-
get up there and
she
do
did.
it.
Baby,
Yes.
she didn't do
Okay,
that.
now you just
Act
talked
right.
about love now.
Love.
You just talked about love.
Make it
Love
do
made
wrong.
him get his black ass up there and slap
Love,
that
not
line.
Jada.
Just Jada. The love
Family.
for Jada.
Yeah.
The love for Jada.
But how about we go
At
further
the
and say it
Academy
was his
Awards,
ego that made him get up and slap
Yeah,
that
that's
man.
what they was.
Okay, because
At
then,
the, at
and
the
then
Academy Award. The biggest-
allegedly,
In front of all his peers.
Yeah.
allegedly, it was said
He was
that
embarrassed.
the man found out that they were separated and asked her out. Now I heard that, I'd be
What
on this
man?
shit because I'm doing my little show
What
and I
man?
have to know,
August.
what's going on. Huh? Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock asked her out. So that's why he went up there and slapped shit out of her because he felt you disrespected me by calling this woman, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He slapped shit out of me.
Well, y'all ain't together.
Yeah.
And,
True, they're not.
I think it was a desperate plea for help. I think it was.
For
Will's,
who?
Will's
For
actions?
himself, yes. I think
Will?
he needed help. He needed help, and he got a whole lot of it, a
Will.
whole lot of attention.
I'll help you.
Negative and positive came along with it. I'm just saying, he needed some help.
You said you
I'll help you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So sincere.
I'll do my best.
Because, even when we think that we know it all, it's still a whole lot.
Yeah.
We ain't
Yeah.
gonna never
We'll
know.
never
Right.
know.
And it's just people.
And you know what? I was talking to my best friend today. I was telling her, you know, sometimes when you don't know something, it's best to be quiet
It is.
Yeah.
and listen, and you can learn something.
Mhm.
Because if you talk, then you still ain't gonna learn.
Especially if you judge.
Right?
Because we
Yeah.
all should be judged. None of us are perfect. I fall every day.
Hey,
Mhm.
hallelujah!
I know
Look
it.
at you. But look, but you put it out there to be judged.
Well, it slipped out.
You think it slipped? She
think,
put it in
I
the
think
book.
all this just got out of hand.
No, it was in the book. This shit in the book.
Well, look, that was after
So
the
this
red
was
talk,
what you
right?
did.
Red table talk.
Yeah.
Well, it was out.
Yeah, she.
I'm gonna sell it then, since
Yeah.
y'all talking about it.
The red table talk was the first mishap, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we started off good, but then
The emotions was high.
yeah, I'm like, okay,
Oh.
okay, all right, let's change the color of this table and calm down. Like, we say too much.
Let's move. Let's
Too
move
much
on.
business on this table.
Let's move on. Fuck them people. So we're gonna move on. So look, y'all.
I love this woman.
We got to talk about Phaedra Parks. Phaedra
One
Parks.
pop. That was
Yeah.
it.
I am so excited for her new start that she's going to Married to Medicine,
Mhm.
and I think it's a better fit for her as being a professional.
Right.
It's a better fit for her because
I don't care. I just want her on TV.
you just
Yes.
I just
Okay.
want that.
Yes.
I just want that Southern Belle.
I've always liked the
on
Southern Belle,
on
baby.
television.
Yes.
I just
Uh-huh.
there's a level of class she
Yeah.
brings. There's a level of nice nasty shade she brings.
Mhm.
You know, she's just good TV.
I
She's a
love
beautiful
on TV.
woman.
She is.
Absolutely.
You know, she carries herself in a. She's just good television. to
She
me.
is. She
I
really
agree.
is. I really like
We can't
Phaedra.
lose.
I
We can't lose.
I
our
really like
television.
Phaedra. I need now that we got her back. There's two more people that need to come back.
Who you need?
I
back?
need Nene back,
Do you?
and I need Portia back.
Do you?
I got to have Nene back.
Yeah,
need Nene?
I agree.
back.
Yes,
Nene need to be. Nene is
Uh-huh.
good TV.
she is excellent.
That's not her personality in person, but on TV,
Yes.
Nene, we need all of that.
Yeah, we do.
We need Nene on TV,
I agree.
and I need Portia back. I need Portia.
I want Portia back.
I need Portia back.
I could sway either way on Nene.
Because right now the Housewives is.
I can't believe
It's
that.
really.
I could sway either way
I
on
can't
Nene.
sway on
I
Nene.
used to.
I don't think the Housewives been the same since Nene back.
No,
on.
and I agree.
Check that
It
ass.
hasn't been the same.
But that,
Well,
that
I just think
strong.
Checks.
I just think the
Check
current
some
cast
balances.
of girls is just not
Uh,
dynamic
'cause
girls.
This is my fucking show. I'm just gonna say it. I want to.
damn.
I know it, but I just think we could get rid of Miss US of A. We can get rid of her. Kenya Moore can go. I'm sick of the hair care, and
I mean,
I'm just sick of.
I mean that's the last bit of
Huh? Yeah, Kenya.
that's the last
I
bit
can
of
take
personality
Kenya
you got
away. I could take Kenya
is
away.
Kenya Moore.
I want the other ones back.
Right.
And also, Sheree can go.
Sheree can. Oh my God,
I'm
she
sick of
can
Sheree.
kick rocks
too.
all
Yeah,
over.
I'm sick of Sheree.
She
too.
can go. Marlo
Yeah.
can go.
No, Marlo got to
I
stay.
can't stand
Not
Marlo.
Marlo to
Marlo.
go.
No.
Marlo got to stay.
She got
Marlo
to go.
got to stay, y'all. She
It
got
just
to
ain't.
stay.
It ain't nothing for me.
Yeah, she just got her peach.
It's just talking out the side of her neck for me. I
Well,
cannot.
I feel if she had Nene with her, and
If you
Portia.
had Nene, you don't need no Marlo.
Yes.
That's the reason why Marlo ain't never had no damn peach.
Well, we need her back. We need.
If you got Nene, you don't need no damn
We
Marlo.
got to. You think? Yeah, Candy. Candace is
Candy just, baseline,
Just there.
waistline, just
Yeah.
she just there.
Yeah, she just holding on her peach.
Yeah,
I think she just.
we
don't
like her
need-
because she, we know a few
I'm-
songs and things,
Yeah. I don't. I don't like. I don't like her on the show. I don't. She don't bring nothing to the show to me.
I just don't think the current cast of girls bring anything to
Anything
the
to
show.
the show.
Except for Kenya is your last bit of spark.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, I could go with that.
Yeah, Kenya's your last bit of spark, and then she not sparking off right because the other girls ain't giving her nothing to spark with. If you had a Phaedra on there and I'll say a Nene, even though I'm not a crazy Nene fan, then that thing it was popping.
Yeah,
Boy.
it was.
nasty.
We was
popping.
waiting to look
Woo,
forward. We were
Lord.
looking forward
I
to
mean,
it.
Absolutely.
We
yeah.
were looking forward to it. And even my girl, Portia,
Yeah, and
was a little firecracker, you know what
she
I'm
was a little
saying?
firecracker in
Yeah,
there.
she was
Yeah,
a firecracker.
Mhm.
So we just have to, wait and see what they finna do. They supposed to be thinking of bringing them back.
But I
Open
love
it
I
up.
love those Married to Medicine girls.
Yeah, I love Married
Over
to
there,
Medicine.
yeah.
I love all of them.
I love all those girls.
I love all of them. So yeah, so we.
I'm just glad she's back on television. I say
Yeah.
yes.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But she had did Dubai. She started Dubai.
Uh huh.
Phaedra started
Yes.
Dubai, but I never got to really watch it. I never got
Yeah,
to
she
watch
gonna
it.
be she gonna be
So she
painted
gonna
and
do it.
lashed and
Yeah, she gonna be painted. Now she wearing blonde hair. She wearing blonde hair. She look really good in
I
blonde
love
hair.
it.
She
I
do.
love
She
it.
looks good. So y'all, I thank you guys for showing up for me tonight. Thank y'all for coming to Hot Tea Time. We are delighted. I'm so happy you guys came.
Thank
I
you
love
for
y'all.
inviting us.
I love both of you
I
guys.
love you too.
I love y'all, and I'm happy y'all came. If
So
you like,
thank you for the invite.
subscribe. Yes,
Yeah.
like,
Yes, my
subscribe,
pleasure.
and share. So don't make this your last time to go
No,
sit
we
on the
come
couch.
in.
If you want to sit on the couch, come call. Just call
Yeah.
me and say, "Look, I got something to talk about.
Mhm.
Bring me in here. Let's talk about. Let's do this here."
We
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's not make this our last time sitting here on the couch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in to Hot Tea Time. Meet us back here. Well, next week I will be out of town, but I'm gonna try to bring Hot Tea Time, Hot Tea Time to you on the ship on next week.
Are you going on the ship?
Yeah,
Ah.
yes. I'm going on a cruise for my birthday.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be
that's
turning
nice.
the big 50. All right. Thank you guys, and goodbye for now. Yeah.